Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Truck and Logistics Simulator, and I want to give the cars a try. So I enabled influencer mode again. I added money, so now we've got 527,000. I know it's cheating, but at least I'm honest about it. And yeah, so let's start with this one. So we'll purchase it. Yep, and we'll customize it. So let's have some Xenons. Did that change? Yeah, it did. And tints. I think that'll probably be all right. We'll leave that as standard. Dash. Yep, that. And color. Let's go for, got to be, isn't it? Black Audi. Nice. And what did I just do? Okay, there we go. Back. And let's go for a drive. Yeah, so it's been a while since I drove this car. Let's see whether I can remember the controls as well. My steering wheel isn't connected. Well, it is, but it's not working. It's not doing anything. Okay, back in a moment. Okay, very strange. It's working again, and I just saw that the ship is coming. So let's go for the ramp. Start as you mean to go on. And force feedback's really good at the moment. Oh no, we're never going to make that. Oh my. Oh my indeed. I cannot believe that. So there we go. First attempt in the car, and we landed just next to the helipad. So that's all right, isn't it? Well, we'd best have a little drive round then, haven't we? I wonder where it goes. Little day out. Oh look, there's something that you can drive up there as well. So it doesn't look like there's anything around the back. Okay, right, let's go up there. Okay. Up on the bridge. Yeah, force feedback feels really good. All of a sudden. Why is that gold? Okay. Well, there you go. They don't seem to care, do they? Oh, that's not very nice, is it? Well, I genuinely wasn't expecting that at all. I'm interested to see where this goes, but obviously I can't just do the whole recording sitting on a boat. Suppose I might as well turn the engine off, haven't I? Gonna be here a while. The pedals don't move. That's a bit of a shame. Does the gearbox move? No. I like the interior. The seats are a little bit basic, but yeah, it's fairly well modelled inside, isn't it? Why does it say 38? Is that the speed we're doing? 38 kilometres an hour? Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. Quite a fast boat then. Right, let's teleport now. Actually, no, I'll be back in just a moment. Had to grab a thumbnail. Right, okay, so let's recover the vehicle. And yeah, so it's knackered, but that's all right. And we are rolling now in... Yeah, nice. So if I put it in reverse and let the speed build up a little bit. Was the engine already on then? Oh, of course, you can't have it semi-on. Alright, don't worry. Right, let's go for it. So I think I'm just going to drive around a bit rather than try and do missions. So let's just see how fast I can get, shall we? And now the force feedback's crap again. It's very odd. It needs to make its mind up whether it's got good force feedback or rubbish. Yeah, it feels so loose. So I hate to say it, but I drove a I'm gonna drive a different car. This isn't really that quick. I drove a 206 GTI 180 years ago, and it'd been tuned as well, so it had slightly more power, and the steering on that just felt awful. It felt like a just a shopping car that had been yeah, a little bit modified. Right, let's move that out of the way. Sorry about this, everyone. There we go. Back the windows out. Can't be bothered with that. And yeah, another black Audi. So let's take this for a spin now. I think this is the very first time I've driven this one. So, looks nice. Oh, this is that castle-y place that we delivered inside. This is four-wheel drive, so obviously that's got loose dirt in here, hasn't it? So let's no, it's not we really need to be able to turn traction control off and other driving aids. And I do actually have some bad news. There's one of the graphical glitches that I mentioned when I was responding to a comment recently. So there's a few of them about. Yeah, I've got some bad news about this. So apparently another streamer who's playing this game spoke to the developer, and they said that they can't expand the map because of multiplayer. So I can't confirm this because yeah, I wasn't there when they were streaming, but I think we're stuck with this size map. They might be able to do a few bits amongst it, maybe. So then it's not expanding it, it's just adding to. But I am quite disappointed about that, I've got to admit. Because I think it says on the Steam page a massive map. And this isn't a massive map. Like when you're talking about this genre of games, you've got to consider Euro Truck Simulator. That is a massive map. So even in base form, you know, without any DLC, that's a massive map. But yeah, this one, it's not. So I don't like being negative about games, but yeah, I'm quite disappointed about that. Yeah, because obviously with it being on console as well, I suppose that limits the map size. But I still think, so as far as I know, this is the best truck driving game that's available on console. Okay, so this car is alright speed-wise. But yeah, the force feedback's just gone rubbish. It was really good when we did that jump. And yeah, in case anyone tries to help and points it out, so my G29 steering wheel is plugged straight into the motherboard, so it's as good as it can be. Well, not the motherboard, you know what I mean though. It's not through a different port. Good. And that whining, oh my goodness. I'm whining a lot, aren't I? Yeah, the brake whine needs to change. Whoops. Yeah, I'm still tempted we're doing that bouncy thing again. I wonder whether that's easy for you lot to see. But yeah, the camera's bouncing up and down, so I'm holding my head perfectly level and still. But yeah, we're like jumping up and down, and it's weird. It doesn't happen all the time, just sometimes. Can't get up the curb. Oh. Need more power. Need more traction. Right. What am I doing? I'm going to destroy this fence. It was looking at me funny. Right, now they've got a shortcut. So when they want to go for a cigarette, they can just come through here. Right, and I don't condone smoking. It's a terrible habit and it costs you a fortune, trust me. Let's go on to this because I'd like to see what the breaking down mechanics are like. And obviously this is a perfect vehicle to test. Okay, xenons, blacked out windows, and let's go for Jordan. That and that does actually look pretty cool, but I'm going for Jordan's one. And there we go. It's about that. Perfect. I don't know. I don't think she's got an escort vehicle. Right. Okay. So let's drive this. I think I have driven this before. My goodness, that looks terrible, doesn't it? Let's have a quick look. I've just thought, we've got windscreen wipers on the game. Never seen any rain. Yeah, I've never seen any rain as far as I remember. Right, my goodness. I seem to be sitting a little bit far back in this, so my field of view is at 70, I believe. So I think that's a little bit too much for this one. But yeah, looks quite nice inside. Obviously garish pink. So Jordan as in Katie Price, if anyone's wondering. She had one of these in pink. Okay, and into first. Okay. I'm not having that much fun in this one. Yeah, sorry if I'm coming across as a little bit negative today, but I'm just really disappointed about this game not having a bigger map in the future ever, possibly. And yeah, that's really disappointing. Right, so that's that one done, and let's go for this one. 168,000. My goodness. Okay, same as always. Inside, I'll leave it as is. Yep, I'll leave it completely as is. But the colour, so I'm not 100% sure, but roughly, just roughly that. Thinking a scapegoat. Right. I have driven this. I remember driving this. I've driven it once and I wasn't very good. Yep, it looks nice. I love the lighting effects on this game. Looks really cool, doesn't it? Well, I think so anyway. Right, inside, and we'll do a little bit of driving at night and then I'll change it to daytime. Sorry, I was trying to sort of cable out. Where am I going? Yeah, and now the force feedback is so limp. Oh, that's a handbrake. Good. Yeah, I'd like to be able to modify the cars a little bit more as well. So I do like the fact that we can do things like window tinting and that kind of thing. But like, if it's got cars in, I'd like to be able to do performance as well. Like exhaust system, induction, hit, maybe turbos, I don't know. Well, this is definitely the fastest I've been in the game, and we got an achievement for that. 220 straight over the roundabout. Oh dear, sorry scapegoat, it's alright, it's only a game. Right, let's have a quick look at the damage. I doubt it's much. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's fine. Thinking about it, I said in one of the first episodes that if you keep crashing, it does affect steering. So what I can do now is so the steering wheel's straight, and as you can see we're veering off. I must have a slightly flat tyre. Yeah, so that does make it awkward driving quick, and I suppose that's a really good thing with multiplayer as well, because it means that griefers will have to put in more effort if they're yeah, trying to ruin someone's day. Okay, I can't spend the whole episode crashing. Looks lovely. It is a really nice colour. You made a good choice. Okay, so let's go to garage now and we'll do something more sensible. So I'm not going to worry about the first pickup. That's front wheel drive, aka boring. Panel vans, we've done them. Drop sides. Okay, let's just test drive this. I just want to check one thing. Okay. Okay. So, kind of. Fail. Where's a lamppost or something that might make it easier? Of course, then we'll be on tarmac, won't we? Right, so yeah, this is pretty good for drifting. This little transporter, and my goodness, they're overpriced. I know they're good, but they're not that good. I'd much prefer a Vito. Yeah, well, I'd like to get a stealth camper in the future. I've been obviously, yeah, dreaming and looking into them, and yeah, to get a transporter over a Vito, yeah, I don't know why people are so crazy about them. They're not that good, but they're just so expensive. Probably should have turned traffic off for this, shouldn't I? Well, yeah, it's got a little bit of potential, but it needs a little bit more poke to have mega fun with it. So my favourite vehicle is still the little van, the little bipper, and it does make me want one in real life. Perfect. Okay. Go to garage. What else have we got? So we've done them, and yeah, I mean, I've got this one, and it's only 17 horsepower off that. Curb weight 2.5. Yeah, I don't think it will make much difference. So let's get into this. I wanted to drive one of these, so let's just buy it, customize it. Yes, please. And we'll just go for... Oh no, I need to do the dash because it's garish. That'll do. Paint. My goodness. That'll do. Just so that it kind of goes. Sod it. Right. Back. And yeah, let's give this a try now. And it feels like I'm going to have decent force feedback in this. It's very odd. It seems to be vehicle dependent. No, it wasn't, because the Audi stopped working as well, didn't it? Right, so we do need fuel. And we'll load it up with the... Well, I say we'll load it up. I'll attempt loading it with this. Oh no, it's the rocks. Okay. Up, Johnny, up. Oh, no, no, up. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, I'm not doing all of them, don't I? What's that behind? Am I picking up the wrong thing? Looks like it, doesn't it? So why is that pallet thing there? Oh, great. Okay, well, no, it does say rocks. Oh, I don't know. Yes. Hello. Right, here we go. Lights on, and it's getting light in the world now, so that's good. Right, through here. Handbrake turns in. Yep, these not good. Perfect. Yeah, so I did test drive one. Well, not test drive. I did drive one of these on an interview before, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was probably the most fun I've had in a lorry, driving through a quarry, and then a little bit of on the road driving. They're amazing. And it was the FMX Volvo. Oh, well done, mate. What are you doing? Yeah, we're stuck on him. Yeah, and obviously you've got so it's always in suspense because you've got an air seat in lorries, so when you go over massive bumps and stuff, your arse has got its own suspension, and you can have it on super soft so it bounces you all over the place, or you can have it on, yeah, rock hard. And when I worked for the second company, whenever I was doing a handover of the vehicle to another driver and I didn't like them, I'd put the seat on rock hard. Because, yeah, like where you were just in and out of lorries all day there, you wouldn't notice straight away. Right, I'm driving like a right idiot, aren't I? As always. Yeah, but sometimes it used to get really extreme because I'm quite light, so as in weight. So yeah, when I used to put seats on really soft, you'd feel like you were about to crash through the sunroof. It was like an ejector seat when you hit something, as in a lump on the road, not you know what. Yeah, so it's quite alright, this. V8. How much torque has it got? Nice. I wonder what would happen if I go really slow and then set the cruise control. Right, it doesn't enable it. Right, so 10th gear pull. Tapping the cruise control. There we go. So 30 is the lowest it will go down to. Anyway, let's get a move on. Yeah, I'd like proper H shifter support as well. So obviously I'm using my H shifter, but I've got a range splitter, which is like a truck gear knob, and I think it's actually a real one that's been yeah, modified to have USB input. But yeah, I'd love to be able to use that. It is actually quite a joy. So I've never driven long distance with, like, in a manual lorry, but I've done a few short trips in manual just to help out, and it's terrifying, but it's nice to know how it works. Because if you're the sort to get flustered and you yeah, don't change down in time or whatever for a hill, you can all of a sudden be, oh god, in quite the predicament with a range splitter. But yeah, all the lorries I drove for work were automatic. And yeah, my DAF especially had an excellent automatic gearbox. It was pretty responsive, and if you were pulling out of a junction and yeah, you wanted that control, then I'd just pop it into the semi-automatic and do the gears myself, just so that it wasn't like flipping between gears and losing me precious moments. Let's get fuel. Repair? What kind of idiot would need to repair? Right, get this topped up. Yeah, I'm actually recording this the day it's coming out, because I just couldn't bring myself to it yesterday after reading them comments. I usually record the day before, but yeah, I was just gutted, and I didn't want to come across really negative in the video. And also, obviously, I got sent that other key for a different game that was a letdown, and yeah, I was still a bit annoyed about that, because I like developers, obviously, but yeah, you've got to be honest about that kind of stuff. Yeah, the game just wasn't ready, so things kept breaking. It actually crashed as well, so there was a error that came up on the screen and the game just closed itself. Okay. We can't be that far off now, can we? Yeah, so the reason why I did get offered the job when I did that interview and driving test, did get offered the job, but it's a very high pressure environment, so yeah, it's basically like multi-drop, but these lorries go everywhere, so little country lanes will be going down, and I was thinking if it's going to be like my first ever job as a lorry driver, being under that much pressure, I'm probably going to end up hurting someone by accident, obviously. So yeah, it wasn't for me. I don't really like that kind of high pressure environment. So that's why I was trying to get like single drop delivery jobs, and yeah, luckily, out of sheer luck, the company I applied for loads and loads of companies, but the company that I knew I wouldn't get, they phoned me up the day after sending my CV across and said, "Do you want to come in for an interview?" And I went in and got the job. Sheer luck. International lorry driver as my first job. Right. Yeah, so going over there. So obviously we've got tipping ability on this in the mix. Okay, will that do it? Yes, it will. Do I need to go back a little bit more? There we go. And just out of curiosity, can we drive it with that up? Does it need the engine running? No, so that control is gone. Now that's weird, I'm not actually moving the camera and it's doing it by itself. I am now, that's me with the mouse. Strange. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that interview. Really, really did. Right, go to garage. Yeah, what I probably should have done is yeah, been on bank with them later on. Okay, we need more money, don't we? That's all right, we can solve that. So this won't be available to you, well, unless you're an influencer. Right, so we'll add another 500. In fact, let's add 1 million. And we haven't driven the MA in yet, as far as I'm aware. So 540. We'll drive this, and then we'll go into the Volvo. Yep. Customize, all the normal stuff. Won't tint the windows. That'll probably be all right. And colour, just go for white. Yeah, the ones I used to drive were white. I think they looked all right. Okay. Yeah, gearbox was a bit slow, but it didn't actually bother me in the slightest, the gearbox. It was only night, so I used to drive this, so obviously traffic was pretty quiet. And yeah, them little cup holders there, they slide across. So I nicked one out of one of the spare lorries. Actually, no, I think I nicked... I can't remember. Well, I didn't nick it. I acquired it. And then I had, yeah, multiple cup holders. The bed was pretty comfortable as well. and it felt really like robust inside. So the other vehicles that they had at that company were the Renaults. Were they Renault Premiums, I think? And yeah, they felt like they'd done 1 billion miles. Even if they were quite low mileage, they were all rattly and like, it was like driving a farm vehicle. Super quick though. Them Renaults, really surprisingly quick, especially off the line. But yeah, they just didn't feel like they were built that well. But yeah, I don't know what the newer Renaults are like. Is this going back a little while? Yeah, we'd hammer them Renaults just because it was quite fun. Oh, come off it now. Why does it keep slamming on? Is it because I'm getting close to it? So, to me, it sounds like the same engine as the Scania. I might be wrong. Yeah, it sounds like they've used the same audio for it. Do you know what, mate? Do you know what? Perfect. Okay. Right, let's quickly do a test. Oh no, 6-wheel drive. Okay. Right, so let's jump into this now. I'm not going to bother customizing it. So it's meant to be a Volvo, isn't it? I think. It's the same sound. Oh, I didn't realise it's smoked. Right, let's have a look inside. Oh my. Oh my. But my goodness, have a look. Oh. Yes, it would be lovely, wouldn't it? So, when I used to have my break in lorries, I'd usually just lay on the bed or sit in the passenger seat if I was somewhere that looked nice, have a cup of coffee, and that was did you not see me coming? That was a hassle because I had to get all my stove out and everything. But can you imagine all that? It'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? So that big block there, that big rectangle, you pull that down and it becomes a bed, and that might even turn into a bed as well. But if I had this lorry, yeah, I'll just use the bunk, pull that down, and then have a table and chairs at all times. That'd be excellent. And all this storage as well, my goodness. Yeah, they don't know how lucky they are. I've just realised something. We need to do a quick UE. Yeah, it must be so much nicer. I think if an American or Canadian trucker came to Europe and tried one of our lorries for a bit, they'd be lost without all their lovely refinements. Right, here we go. So I am jealous. Obviously their trucks don't work over here because most of the places that you're collecting from are fairly small, so we need short body trucks like cab overs in the UK, because these American trucks just wouldn't work for us. Excellent. So the Volvo, if that is what it is alright for jumping, and this looks like some kind of running track. Oh, it's a cycling track. Okay. So this would be pretty cool in multiplayer. Having a little race round here. I don't think this is what I'm meant to be doing, is it? Careful of the sapling. I know the effort that goes into planting sapling, so I'll do my best to not hit them. Right. Nope. Okay, Jolly's here. Right, let's quickly go to the garage. Are there any more vehicles I need to jump into? We've done that. We did that on the first ever episode. Done all them. Now I think we're pretty much done. I think I've driven everything but this. The pickup. Let's just take it for a test drive quickly. Yeah, so I think because the map's not going to be updated, and there hasn't been an update for a while, I think I might shelf this series for a bit. I know it's still popular, but the thing is I'm running out of things that I can really do, hence just driving like an absolute idiot all the time. So yeah, I think it's probably time to call it a day until an update lands or something. But yeah, I hope that they add more to the game, because I do think it's got a hell of a lot of potential. But yeah, the map is just very limiting at the moment. Okay, that's that IQ I tried to nick, isn't it? That's why I brought the forklift up. Right, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to quickly check something on Steam just to make sure I'm right. So on Steam, it says load, drive and deliver through a huge open world blah blah blah. And yeah, that's not a huge map, is it? So that's smaller than GTA 5. Obviously much less detailed as well. And if you think about Euro Truck Simulator, this is minuscule, isn't it? So that's probably, oh no, sorry everyone. That's probably about the size of 5 cities on Euro Truck. And obviously there's a lot more than 5 cities. So yeah, I do think that that's a little bit of misinformation. But yeah, so I think I'm going to leave this one here. So yeah, there'll be a bit of a pause unless there's an update, and then I'll jump back into it. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. And if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in one of my other series. So, cheers everyone, and bye for now.
Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to Brighton, fast to East Croydon, then Red Hill, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Aldcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill,